But you were talking point guards, and my mind couldn't help but go back to the situation in Toronto where not only is Fred VanVleet a free agent, but Kyle Lowry's in the final year of his deal, and it's an interesting situation for Masai Ujiri to be in. What are you hearing on the market for Freddie VanVleet, and is he going to get a number that's going to make it real tough for the Raptors to keep him?
I mean, it's such a tough one because, listen, all power to someone like Fred VanVleet. Gets better as his journey continues in the NBA, wins a championship, was an invaluable piece on that team, and then improved after that, didn't rest on his laurels. But when you hear guys going out and doing a press tour and talking about how much money they expect to be paid, which Fred did in this instance, I'm not saying it makes teams gun shy or wary about signing them. They believe in them, but you are setting your own self up for disappointment because he is trying to get paid in the middle of a pandemic when the league revenue went down by almost 25% last year and is expected to go down perhaps 40% this year. And so it's I think the market still has to show itself. There's only so many teams with cap space, and do we know that a team like, New York is going to want to use it right away? And if they are, will they be like the Knicks of the past, where rather than just go after a really good NBA player with several skills that can help any team out in a Fred VanVleet, would they pursue someone with a name just because they are a name and they are the Knicks? Or a team like, I think Atlanta could be an interesting fit, because they have some young players in Collins and Trae Young, Kevin Huerter and, Cam Reddish, who are coming into their own. If you add a guy with that championship experience who's still young, but a guy who carries himself like a veteran in Fred VanVleet, maybe they all of a sudden get to another level. But Atlanta is reportedly has interest in a guy like Rajon Rondo, who's going for that same money that Fred VanVleet would be going for. So I think it's a tough one for him. If I'm the Raptors, I certainly want him part of my future because, alongside Pascal and OG Anunoby, like that is your young core. But at the same time, if he's seeking, to be paid like a third star, I don't know if his ceiling will ever be that. I think he could be the fifth best player on any team in the league. But if he was the third best player on the team, he may be one of the worst third best players on a team in the league, if that makes sense what I'm saying.